And I think it just summed up in saying, nobody knows how to party like the green building industry.
First, I just want to start out to salute you. You know, the U.S. Green Building Councils all around the country. But who has the biggest chapter in the United States?
Well, I just want to welcome everybody to this great event and also to this building which gives San Francisco such great pride. And I had asked Dan, is it fair to say that this is the greenest building in the United States? He said, well, actually, it's one of the 7 eco-wonders of the world. Which we'll take. I do want to thank the Green Building Council Northern California Chapter for its very important work. And given that...
So, who of you heard the announcement this week by the Obama administration about recovery through retrofit? StopWaste.org got formed because back in the 80s, many of us were frustrated that we were throwing away good resources. We were treating things as waste. Remember, waste is not a noun, it is a verb. Nothing becomes waste until you turn it into waste. So, a bunch of us were concerned about that. We wrote an initiative in Alameda County. We set $7 per ton surcharge on every ton of garbage in Alameda County. It funded StopWaste.org. StopWaste.org got started. Brilliant organization. And they started thinking, okay, how do we get at 75% waste reduction? So we did the usual things. You know, pick up at houses of recycling at schools and all that. But what's a big, big portion of the waste stream? Oh, I love you. Your program, CND, Construction and Demolition Debris. So, anyway, what I didn't mention is the other thing about StopWaste.org. Not only did it foster the development of the Green Point rating system, it also is housed now in the first LEED Platinum retrofit office building.
As you can tell, it's a blast to work with such a serious and stuffy group. And again, for anybody who hasn't been over to our building in Oakland, I certainly welcome you over. It's a great Platinum LEED standard building, and as Skinner mentioned, we did take it from ground zero to the state it's in now, so it's a great example, and we're very proud of it, so we're very thankful for the award. Thank you.
As the capital of Silicon Valley, the innovation center of the world, we wanted to be the world center of clean tech innovation. So we adopted our green vision as the roadmap to getting there. And you heard some of the goals in our green vision. One of the goals in our green vision is to build or retrofit 50 million square feet of green buildings. Now, those of you who are in the industry or building green buildings, you know how to do that. I think that's the easy part. The hard part is the fact that 90% of our cities are already built. And if we are going to get to 50 million square feet in San Jose, we've got to focus on the retrofit. And that's where ideas from David Caneda come in. Because they're an electrical engineering and design firm that follow the old adage, or several old adages. Practice what you preach, put your money where your mouth is, or put up or shut up. So they took a 1960s era former branch bank building, pretty dreary place, and turned it into the country's first net zero energy, zero carbon building. That's a fantastic thing. I'm happy to be here to present the award, wherever it is. And I need to get David Caneda to join me on the stage.
And finally, the last group of people I really have to thank is the people that we collaborate with. We're so lucky in that we get to play with some of the best architects and engineers in the country and maybe in the world. And those are the people that have challenged us to stretch and do fantastic things. One of the key people Peter Rumsey, who's right down here in the front. But also architects like Siegel and Strain and HDD and Letty Major and Stacy, who have just given us the opportunity to really stretch our imaginations and see what we can do. So we're really thrilled to have that kind of support, and I think that's what's made us be able to do what we've been able to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to leave you with this story. In the 15th century, on every coin in Spain is a reminder to the population in Latin at the bottom. It said, ni plus ultra. It was a reminder that in the 15th century in Spain, they were on the edge of the known world. If you sailed out too far, you probably wouldn't come back. And then, to Gala, Magellan, Columbus, explorer after explorer goes out and comes back. Extraordinary new stories. There's an entire new world out there. Everything everyone had been told was wrong. The people of Spain literally changed the coins to say plus ultra. Folks, there is a whole new world out there. I'm here to tell you, our entire lives, we have been told there is no economic growth. There is no prosperity without increasing your addiction to carbon-based fuels. And Californians have showed the world that is not true. There is a whole new world out there with no addiction to oil and no addiction to coal. So I'm inviting you to be part of that next generation of explorers, inventors, entrepreneurs. As Californians, you have changed the world before. It's time to salute our superheroes tonight, but it's time for each and every one of you to become the superhero of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
I want to acknowledge our platinum sponsors, ACOM, Google, Hornblower Cruises have hybrid cruise boats in the bay, Lockheed Martin, PG&E, Project Frog, Great Modular Green Schools, SKS Investments, fabulous supporter of our SunPower, Waste Management, Hayworth, the Intercontinental Hotel, going lean EV